Good morning, good morning. We're going to see how long everything lasts here today. It is super windy, and I expect our electricity to go out. We don't have any rain. We had that yesterday and last night, but the wind is kind of crazy. So I made a command decision as the artistic director in this fiasco / fun stuff. I'm cutting out some stuff that goes in my Hobonichi. There goes the dog. Luckily, he's outside. He's barking at the wind. I'm not doing... What was I supposed to do today? The gingerbread boy. I just... It's not speaking to me at all. And we are going to go ahead and instead do... What are we doing? Oh yeah, Goodnight Moon. Okay. So yeah, Goodnight Moon. So there's a window, there's a moon, there's primary colors, yellow, blue, red, and green. And I thought, okay, we can make that work. And I think I might just put solar, S-O-L-A-R. Theoretically, I spell it right. So what I did on Procreate was go in with the chalkboard, I think it's the chalkboard brush, and just put in primary colors. Oops, hopefully I'm doing this right. You can see that. And then I put in a window, and then I wrote the word solar, and I cut it off, and then I shrank it and put it in different places. If you can see these little tiny specks right there. But that's really way too easy. So then, I took pieces of stuff that I've already done. Blue from December, yellow from Ramona the Pest, red from Vietnam, green from I don't know where, probably December, and yellow from December, and red. And I'm going to make those colors work on a piece of paper. When I was going to do the gingerbread boy, this brown bag was perfect. But I've changed my mind, so I think I'm just going to do this on a piece of paper. And I still have some green sitting here, so maybe the green, that's too much green there, in my opinion. What else do I have over here? Can we make line drawings of a pig in the background? That probably will be mostly covered up work. Let's see. So this is just completely play. We're going to make this work. Most of it will not be visible, but it'll just have a piece of paper covering up the brown bag. All right, so I need to get these together somehow. Let's see. Let's put this aside for a little bit. And I turned off one of the lights because it seems like this was making everything really yellow. We'll see. Might go back to it tomorrow. All right, let's tape this. They're not the same size, that's okay. Construction washi tape to the rescue. Cartier, I had to laugh at you for your Daphne's Diary. That's something that would have happened to me. It's not a cut edge, but it's an uneven edge. And now, let's just cut these out and see what happens if we just kind of play with them. There's a little bit of stuff on here in some of them. Plus, I took a couple pages and I made my own washi tape. Love it. Love it. Okay. And I may not use all of these or any of them. I don't know yet. That's the beauty of a junk journal. Doesn't have to have a specific plan. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Not that mine are perfect. Okay, washi tape to the side. And a Matisse, oops, inspiration. And this isn't even a good printer, so, you know, not everything is sharp. So, yeah, I'm not sure what page this came from in December. They're all in my pictures still. So I just started adding objects. Let's add a little bit of green. And this was something I painted. Maybe on Procreate, actually. And like the Vietnam red that I did has a yellow star in it. Might be able to like make our word over that somehow. Okay, so I have these yellows left. I hope everybody's okay in all this weather. Oh, the avalanche they had out in California, up at Tahoe. I guess they had one person killed. I mean, it's just been crazy weather. Thank goodness we don't have the snow, obviously, here. But a state north of us is getting a lot of it. Not like the Northeast, but the Northeast is getting hammered with snow, I think. According to Jim Cantore. If you live in the United States, you know who Jim Cantore is. Okay. Now see, these are kind of really dirty mustardy yellows. And obviously a primary yellow would work better. But I kind of wanted to make this all work with my paper. And I covered up a lot of the line drawing. And I'm not sure I want to do that. Might want to leave lines showing through underneath. Maybe taking off a little bit around each edge will help. And I don't want the white borders in here. With all the rain, I hope some of these root systems of these trees aren't soggy, because with all this wind, poof. Kind of am going to maybe squish them in a little bit so I get a little bit of the lines from underneath. Okay, I think I'm going to glue all that down and then work with my word. And my word might be done on here, and then I can cut it out and lay it around. Oh, but you know what? We didn't do a window. Oh, yes, we did. Are these window panes? Yes, they are. Today they are. Today they are. It doesn't bother me that some of this is different colors. The fact that these are all my papers, more or less, besides Ramona, but I only took a section out of it. So yeah, maybe our word can cover up enough of the star that it doesn't look like the Vietnam flag done on Procreate with paper. Okay. Oh, wow. See, I like this. And I think I'm going to, oh yeah. This all had glue on it. Ooh, wait a second. Here's a piece of red. Let's put it through the middle, like that, and then write our word, solar, with our black pen. Okay, S-O-L-A-R. Yes. You can read solar there, but when you pick it up, you can't read it. And I turned this sideways on accident, but you know what? I think that's the way it's supposed to be. Does this scream Goodnight Moon? Of course it does. And you can't see the Vietnamese flag underneath. Kind of wondering, or the pigs underneath. This is really not the right color yellow. It's kind of messing with my eye. Oh, there goes the dog. Ignore him. He's not barking or eating anybody. But that distracts from this yellow. So can I kind of do... maybe? I'm just barely touching this with a little bit of orange. Okay, that's better in my head. Telling you, this is a little thicker. I might put tape on here. I'm having so much fun with this. It is not rocket science. It is not anything new. But it is allowing me to not get down on myself for my skills that I don't have. That's a good way to say it. It's just allowing me the freedom to play, perhaps chop a dog's tongue out. Not really, but but oh, an ink. What did you say? Oh, a border collie. We had for a long time. My mom called it a Australian Shepherd, and then later in life she called it a border collie dog that we got when my dad went to go get dishwashing soap when we were camping one time. We forgot it. This was out at Point Reyes National Seashore, and we were camping as kids, and my mom forgot to pack the dishwashing soap, and my dad ran into the little community store that was there in Olema, the little town of Olema. San Francisco is here. This is all right here, across the bay, across the Golden Gate Bridge, and all right in here, Point Reyes National Seashore. And I grew up just east of there in Novato. And there's a little town in that little community seashore area called Olema. And that's where we were camping. And that's the little town where the little community store was. And my dad ran in, got dishwashing soap, but he was gone forever. Like, of course, this was way before cell phones. Not that they would have had one. They had one when they were seniors, but they never knew how to use them. And I'm like, what is taking so long for the dishwashing soap? So he finally came. He forgot the dishwashing soap, but he came with a puppy that somebody was giving free out in front of the little community store, and they called them Australian Shepherds. And we named her Olima because that's where we got her. And that was the sweetest little sweet, mild-mannered dog. But she could detect an earthquake, which most animals can. She would go in a closet like milliseconds before an earthquake would strike. And kind of hide. If a closet door was open, if not, she would try to go into like a bathroom or someplace and just put her nose in the corner. Dogs are smart, but that was a very sweet dog. But would not eat potato chips without dip, and would not eat steak without some kind of sauce. Would not eat salad dressing. Would eat salad lettuce all day long, as long as it had salad dressing on it, which my mom always used just oil and vinegar. So sweet dog, Olima. Oh. These are giving me so much. Not these two. This is okay, but not really. But it takes me a day or two to get into the swing of things. And I'm really, really, really loving this. Okay, so tomorrow I said we would do, Hansel and Gretel. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Hansel and Gretel has two little kids, of course, and big trees in the foresty scene. Oh, there's a little tiny fox right there. Huh, I see a little tiny moon too. Can you see that? There's a little moon, big tree, a fox, a rabbit, and the two kids. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but we'll figure it out. So much fun. Thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow in the forest. Bye.